Cut. We'll do that again, all right? 3, 2, 1, action.
Welcome to Real Talk. Things just get a little bit real. I'm your host.
Co-host.
I'm your co-host. I'm your co-host? I don't think that works. I'm a host, Ali. And this is my co-host,
Elena.
And this is the movie podcast for the SB Press. It's the Stony Brook Press. Today, we're joined by our lovely guests, Sydney and Liam. Why not introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Sydney.
And I'm Liam.
That works. Okay, yeah. So we're talking about movies. That's our podcast thing. And then
Right.
today, talking about horror movies. I actually kind of hate horror movies, so I don't know if this is I don't know why I chose this topic. Like, I kind of...
Scary.
Huh?
It's Halloween time. It's scary time.
Yeah, I guess that is why I chose this.
Yeah.
That's stupid. But I don't really like horror. I don't like the sensation of getting scared. I don't know.
thought I hated horror movies, but I find myself gravitating towards them. They've become like a nice tool to tell stories with, especially like the way A24 does it. You know?
Yeah. This episode we're only gonna talk about A24 movies because I think the writer's strike is over, but I think the SAG-AFTRA strike is still going on, and I think talking about any movies that aren't A24 like promotes them, and I've seen like other content creators do A24 things, so I think it's fine. I don't know though. I hope not. I hope that it is fine. I hope that it's not bad. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry you watched all those horror movies for this podcast, even though you hate horror movies.
Yeah, I watched like 3 in the past like week.
That must be scary for you.
You watch them alone?
Yeah.
You're a psycho.
How did you sleep at night?
Actually, I slept fine. I planned it so that I'd watch it before night hit, but it ended up going into night anyway, and I got freaked out, like, because I was watching Hereditary yesterday, and like the end part of the movie is like the worst part, and it was at night, and it was the worst. I don't know why I did that.
Do you watch it on a big TV or do you have like headphones on, like on a laptop?
Yeah,
I guess it's not as bad if it's on like a laptop. I think it's on a TV. It's like you're in the.
For me, it's the opposite.
You think?
Really?
Like
It,
a
like,
computer like immerses me more in
it
a movie
separates
than
you from it,
the TV.
the
yeah.
TV. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I have to be careful when I'm watching horror movies, just because if it has like monsters in it, like if it gives me like an uncanny valley vibe, I feel like whatever monster's in the movie is like staring at me while I go to sleep, and it's like in my... I never grew out of the there's a monster in my closet phase, I guess. But yeah.
So, Ali, you wouldn't like go to the movie theater to see a horror movie? Like, that's not your vibe?
I guess I would if I had like friends, and that was kind of like we were just no. I don't like that. If I went with friends,
There you go.
it kind of like it'd be like a whatever fun kind of thing, and that's kind of the thing. But like, I wouldn't go out of my way to watch like a horror movie because I don't like getting scared. I don't know why I'd choose to get scared. I get freaked out for like a week after.
I do enjoy it. Horror movies. I feel like I've seen like a lot in my day. But
today?
And no, my years, my day.
You're 100 years old.
But like I also get like really scared. I don't know why. I just like kind of enjoy it in the moment, and then I like get really freaked. But I do like seek them out usually. But same, like I don't really like watching them alone. I definitely prefer watching it with other people because it's like a little less scared. And you're like, scared together.
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah, it's just watching with other people, I get embarrassed, because every time I watch a horror movie, I have to, like, have my hands kind of ready in my face, because I hate jump scares, but you can usually tell when a jump scare is about to happen, so I usually just kind of, like, watch it like this, which is kind of embarrassing when you're in the theater and you have your, like, legs up and you're hiding behind your knees, and your friend's just kind of like, are you okay? Like, so...
A24 doesn't really do that many jump scares, I don't think.
Yeah, but I mean, I think there were like a couple in that like new movie that they came out with, Talk to Me. but mostly it was just like the plot that was really disturbing, which is what I like. I like it when just like the general vibe is like unsettling, not like monster, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like some horror movies, they either rely a lot more on like jump scares, or they rely on like actually like really freaky shit, and like that actually just is like disturbing.
Yeah,
So.
I think A24, their movies are like psychologically messed up. Like just the situation is like, what's going on?
Because
Like,
they use like the genre to like kind of push a theme, whereas like I feel like other like blockbuster horror movies just kind of like scary haunted house,
yeah.
boo, and it's like, you know, where's the, you don't really think about it afterwards. This is making me sound so pretentious, but like, you know, that's, I feel like that's why they're so like popular, because it kind of like revitalized the genre. I feel like it was dying for a bit.
Yeah, I feel like even in movies that like don't A24 movies, I mean, that don't necessarily, I guess, like push the boundaries of the horror genre, like X is like a like slasher, but it still felt very like different than other ones I've seen, probably because it's like A24.
Yeah, and it's also like there's like a whole trilogy set
Yeah,
up,
so
you know.
I haven't seen the second one. I only saw X, but
I
it was
saw,
scary.
yeah, I saw Pearl. It was fun.
Okay, we can get into this segment now.
We lock in and we sit up.
Are we not in the segment?
No, well, that was kind of like an intro. So now we can like have like
deep
a
dive.
yeah, sure, like a deep dive. So let's go around and say like, what's our favorite A24 horror movie, and what makes it scary, and what makes it different from other ones, or what makes it better than other ones, or what makes it worse than other ones. Yeah, if it's like bad, I guess. But I don't know. Are there bad? I don't know.
I think there was one that came out was called Men or something.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it, but
I
I
didn't
heard
I
it
did
was
kind
bad.
of hear not great things about
Yeah.
it.
I don't know. I think they're all bad because I don't like all of them.
Well, that's
Objectively,
exciting.
they're
Yeah.
bad.
Huh?
They make you feel bad, but they're not bad films. I don't want to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, what's your favorite, and then all the other things that I also said.
Yes. Well, I guess my pick would probably be Hereditary, but not even say like I love the movie, it was so good, because it was freakishly disturbing and I had like a terrible visceral reaction to watching it. But I think it's like such a good movie. It was like the scariest movie that I've ever seen. Not even like I don't know, traditionally scary. Like I was so uncomfortable during the whole thing, and I was just like scared of what was going to happen. So I feel like that's like my favorite, only because it was like the scariest. But I mean, you just watched it. I haven't watched it for a few years because it was so scary and I can't watch it again.
It was so freaky. Like,
yeah.
that scene with like when he goes into the attic, and then the mom is chasing him, and then like you think it's a knock, but then it pans to her and she's like banging her head. It's insane.
Yeah, literally like everything, it gets like worse and worse, like almost to the point where it's like I don't even want to watch it anymore. But
Yeah.
it's
I was looking at how much was left, and I was like, oh, just 20 minutes, just 20
Yeah.
minutes more of this, and I can leave. I can watch whatever the hell I want after this.
yeah. And I mean, you watched it alone. At least I was watching it with other people.
Yeah.
So, but I think, what does it do well? I mean, honestly, like everything. I don't have any notes, and I feel like a
What
lot.
could it improve? What could it improve?
No, I feel like Hereditary is such a like well done movie that it's like across the board. If people are like, what's one of the best horror movies that came out in the last decade, Hereditary is gonna be like top of a lot of people's lists, because I mean, it's like Ari Aster, that was like his first directorial debut thing, and he's obviously like outstanding. He did Midsommar too, obviously, but it was like, I think it was everything. Like the direction is obviously like crazy good, and you can see, you know, foreshadowing, and there's like Easter eggs and things that you don't even like realize until you watch it again or something. And obviously like the acting is so good. Like people are like, Toni Collette was literally like snubbed for the Oscar
I
because
have
she was
that monologue memorized.
the
I
am your mother. Yeah, that one.
I watched it like a second time with my friends, and I said the whole thing while it was going on, and it was very embarrassing.
What I noticed in the beginning is the necklace. The mom was wearing it in the beginning.
Yeah.
And also the grandma was wearing it in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then it actually became like a symbol throughout the movie.
Total spoilers right now for Hereditary too. Oops.
It's a fun podcast.
True. If you haven't watched Hereditary at this point,
Like 100 years old.
Well, I didn't until yesterday.
But it was just so scary, and it was like everything that happened, it got like worse. Because at first it's like, oh, it's a little freaky, like, but then, you know, heads are getting cut off and people are like dying viciously, and I think it like gets like worse. Obviously gets worse because that's how movies goes, but it gets like exponentially worse because, like I said, at first it's like, you know, the sister's head gets cut off, but then like freaky cult shit starts happening, which is just like awful, and I literally wanted to cry by the end of it. It was really, really scary. I think anything to do with like a cult is gonna be freaky, but especially that one that they were in was like worst of the worst, I feel like.
I think the ending kind of took me out of it. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
this guy's like I don't know. It wasn't. I was like, oh, okay, I could get through the end because it was like something I've seen before, the cult kind of stuff, and it was like a supervillain kind of origin story, and I was like, okay, I've seen this. I can get through this.
Also, I don't know if this happens with you guys, but sometimes certain things will happen in a horror movie like that, and it'll take me out because it's just a little too silly. So in Hereditary, like the mom, I think it's the mom, she dies, and her dead body like floats out of the house and into the treehouse, and I feel like I was like cackling. I was like, I'm not even scared anymore because that was like so. It was just so ridiculous to watch. But I wouldn't say that was like bad because then it got like weird again and like I was scared. But that was kind of funny to me. But then like the whole thing I was like, oh. And Hereditary is the type of thing where I'm like, oh, this is so good, but I like don't get everything, so I have to like go back when I'm done watching it and like look up like Hereditary explained. I'm like, oh, like that kind of thing.
I did not want to look at
it.
any kind of media about the movie after I saw it. I was like,
it
I'm
was scary.
I'm like trying to block out the memories that I have of it actively right now. Yeah.
It's freaky, but
It's bad. I don't like it. I don't know why I watched that.
But it's like, even though it was terrible, it's almost like I'm happy I watched because I was like, I'm so impressed with the movie. Like it's so good, even though it's so scary. Like, you know, it warrants a watch because of how good it is.
Yeah.
You know.
I won't be watching it again.
Yeah.
Me and
I
I
don't think
can
I'm
agree.
gonna
I
watch
don't think I'm gonna be. I can appreciate. I'm not gonna even like think about watching it again.
I know. It just it feels very different from all the other horror movies I've seen. You know.
Yeah, I think I'm due for a rewatch soon.
I don't know about.
I am not due for a long time.
I'm due for a non-watch. I never watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my pick.
Okay. Liam, do you like? I'm sorry we don't have like a lot of movies that we can do because like it's just like A24 stuff. Because like
the writer strike is ended, but I think the actor strike is still going on.
Yeah.
How long?
Yeah. When did that start?
Let's see.
I feel like you should know this. You're a film guy.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head,
Yeah.
The podcast.
Film
it
bro,
started
Ali.
July 14th. So it's been like a few months. Right now it's September 29th.
It's the 29th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you? I thought it was the 28th today.
Yeah, do you have
No,
to
it's-
go or something?
Yes, I have like an assignment due in a few hours.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm like screwing up your podcast.
It's
No,
okay.
no.
It's okay. Yeah, you can go.
Shit. I'm so sorry.
We can like cut it out.
Yeah, we
whatever.
can.
This
Oh
is-
my
we'll
God.
figure something
Oh
out.
my
Yeah.
god. Okay. I'm really sorry. I just didn't know it was the date. Shit.
Alright,
Okay.
well,
Well, good luck.
I guess I'll
Thank
move
you.
to the
Oh my
center of that.
god.
Yeah.
I'm at like
Okay,
the
I'm really
main.
sorry. I owe you guys.
It's okay.
I'm screwing up your podcast
No,
so
it's-
bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
It's just.
I guess I'm
you
the only
now.
only guest now. I'm like
Do we,
being
like, start again?
interrogated.
I don't even. I guess
I
we
mean,
just-
We could just like start that segment again and just like cut that out and just start with my movie instead and one of
but
you
then
guys.
we'll have to do the intro all over again because we introduced her.
I don't know.
We can
we can
just-
figure it out in post.
Yeah.
We'll figure it
Yeah.
out.
We'll figure it out in post. I think a lot of people like hate that.
Well, we don't do it. They do.
Welcome back to Real Talk.
Yeah.
Where things
We had to.
Change
Where
some
things
stuff.
get a little bit.
they're getting real.
Getting crazy.
A little bit real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
talk about fictional movies, which
Yeah.
are not real.
I don't know if we're keeping in the first part. We used to have a guest, another
to.
guest.
Yeah, we have to do little readjustments.
Yeah. But
She
it's
left abruptly. 'Cause
classic
me.
set.
it's a classic.
Classic set. It's okay. What were we talking about?
I think A24 movies.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only ones we can talk about right now.
Right. Okay.
Just technically.
Favorite movie. We have to do
A20.
the whole intro. I'm not.
Nah,
We
I don't
can-
know, man. They'll fix it.
We'll fix it in post.
Yeah.
What's in a post? Favorite movie. And
Favorite horror movie by A24.
A24.
favorite horror movie by A24. Why it's good. What makes it like a good horror movie.
What
that-
don't you like about it? What you love about it? What your favorite actor is? Anything you can
I'd say if I had to pick one, it would probably be Midsummer. Honestly, I hated watching it because I was just like so unsettled the whole time. Like, spoiler alert, like her whole family dies in the beginning, and she's like, I don't know, and they go to like this, like it almost seems like a utopia that they're in, but it's just like this cult, and a lot of weird stuff. I almost just cursed. Sorry. A lot of weird stuff happens, and the scene where they're on the cliff. It's like the old ass couple.
Yeah.
Sorry, on the cliff, and they fall off and they die, and it shows their heads exploded on a rock.
They
And-
like showed. They like.
They really
Zoomed
They
in.
really made sure you saw
Yeah,
it.
that was
When I saw
crazy.
the movie for the first time, I was like 15, and me and my friends went to see just like some random ass movie, and that was not what I was expecting. I was like horrified for like the rest of the week. I couldn't even like sleep.
Yeah. They did that with Hereditary too. When the sister lost her head, they like zoomed in and all the flies were buzzing
They
around.
really make sure you
Flash.
stay.
The
They want you
yeah.
to be there.
Huh?
They want you to like be there and like act like there's someone dead right in
Yeah,
front of you.
it's Ari Aster's crazy.
No, yeah, I was freaking out.
I feel like if I didn't prepare myself to watch it beforehand, I would throw up. The only reason I watched it, I think, when I was younger, was because, like, I knew that it was, like, gory and gross and close-ups and stuff, so I was like, okay, that's not real. That's just, like, fake. It's
I
probably
like-
watermelon painted.
Yeah, I disassociate when I see something. I'm like, okay. I like look at the background or something. I can't like focus on it, or I'll get like.
But
creeped
even
out.
the backgrounds, like the scenes where they're doing, like, psychedelics and
It's
stuff.
so like unsettling.
Like,
Like it
even
makes
if you-
my skin crawl. Like
yeah, even if you try to, like
you can't ignore it.
focus on something else, it's just like, and like, I think it's worse if you watch it not sober. That's what my friend did. She ended up getting like really high and watching it. I think she was by herself.
Really?
She was really fucked up. Yeah, it's
Okay.
what happened?
Do we
Did
get a
the-
power outage or something? Okay, I guess we got lights back on.
Did Liam just leave?
Where the fuck did he go?
Who just leaves without saying anything?
Yeah, I guess the door opened and closed. So I
But
guess.
like, why wouldn't he say anything?
I
Do you
don't
think he's
know.
like scared of the dark or something?
Maybe the topic was creepy. Let me try
I mean,
texting
I'd,
him.
like, run out. If we're talking about horror movies.
It wasn't that scary.
Yeah, but
It wasn't that scary. That was. Why would he
I mean,
walk out? I guess he did say something like, I don't know.
Should we keep recording? I mean, it's kind of.
Yeah,
Scuffed.
it's kind of scuffed now.
Well, what?
Is that? Is that? I guess maybe that's. Why would he come back?
I don't know. Wait, is that Sydney's laptop?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Did she leave it
She
here?
left her.
to do. She left to do an assignment.
She had an assignment. She left.
Okay.
Fucking stupid. Okay. I guess whatever. Let's just keep rolling and have like the.
Okay,
Okay,
let's
let me
just.
get that. I guess.
I'll just keep rolling. Grab the camcorder.
Yeah.
Can be like a behind the scenes.
Dude, I think Liam is still here.
What?
Is he like?
What?
Are you good? Dude, I think he's.
Liam?
I think he's messing with us. Liam, are you? You got us. I don't know.
Haha. Okay, get up now.
He's like still.
Yo.
Is he breathing?
Okay, check his know how to check a pulse, I'm gonna be honest. No.
I think he's
No.
fucking dead.
Liam? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Was the door like?
What happened?
Did
That
someone
was
come
no.
in?
It wasn't. The lights went out for long. What the
What
fuck?
the fuck just happened? Did he like trip or something? I'm freaking the fuck out. What the fuck just happened?
Do you think that?
What the fuck is this?
I left my laptop.
Dude, Liam is
Dude.
dead.
Liam is fucking dead.
What do you mean he's dead?
I don't know. His pulse is.
You killed him?
Can you?
No. No.
Can you? Do you know how
No.
to check a pulse?
No, I don't know how to check a pulse.
Why?
What do you mean? Why? How did somebody
What
die?
is happening?
I thought I ruined your podcast by leaving and now somebody is dead?
I don't know what.
I literally just came back
Wait,
from my laptop.
guys, what's that? Is that one of our cameras?
I don't know. This
No,
is your
we're like-
podcast.
4. Is it? The fuck is recording?
I feel like we're really
Guys,
just
I don't think
brushing
we should
over the
be
fact
here.
that Liam is dead. So
We should tell some. We should.
There's fucking someone there. Jesus, it is disgusting here.
I think the camera's still rolling.
Alright, yeah, just keep it on. I think we need it as a record. Shit.
Do you think they'll hear us up here?
I mean, it's super echoey, so I think we need to just keep a bit quiet. I think we're fine.
I don't think I've processed what just happened.
I don't know what to think. Jesus.
What the fuck?
I don't know, like if I never asked him, he would have never, like, even came. I feel like it's my fault.
Yeah, probably.
What the fuck?
I'm just saying, like, if we think about it, it was your idea.
But I didn't, how the fuck am I supposed to predict, like, a mass murderer, I don't know mass, but like a murderer coming and
I'm
killing?
not saying you are, but I mean, if you think about it, like,
I don't want to.
objectively,
I don't want to fucking think about it anymore.
You know, you made us all come here, so. So if anything, technically, like, if they get the killer, they could be looking at you too, buddy.
I guess. But we have. I mean, we're still recording. I think we have everything on camera. Like, we're still like. They know we were just recording a podcast or whatever.
Yeah, but we have all that, like, missing time from the outages. I don't know if any of the cameras picked up anything. So we're supposed to just stay here until when?
I don't know. I guess I'm on the run. I think I have to go to the police. I can't just, if I go on the run, then it's like I'm guilty,
Wait, where's
right?
Sydney?
It's such a fucking cliche. We get split up like a fucking horror movie.
I know, she was right behind us.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm just saying Liam didn't die until she left. Another
Oh.
cliche, the killer was in the room all along.
I don't want to fucking think about that. You know what, let's
Another
continue to...
cliche, we went up the stairs instead of down. That doesn't work. Okay, we'll cut that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. jeans are just so fucked right now. This is disgusting.
This is really gross.
I should have like sat on my feet or something. I should have.
I don't know why I agreed to do this. I don't even like being in front of the camera.
I'm sorry.
You owe me like big time after this if you survive.
Yeah, if we survive, and if we don't go to jail,
Yeah, like at least
like a
a nice steak at Texas Roadhouse.
steak at Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like, I've always wanted like I've had a big diner breakfast, but I feel like it's never been like, you know, like milkshake, eggs, pancake, bacon, sausage. I always get like waffles or something.
Waffles are good.
I want an all-American breakfast at a diner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what you owe me.
I can get that done.
Yep.
What's your favorite A24 movie? We never got to that.
Yeah, because
I mean, yeah.
someone died.
Sure, but I'm not. I'm trying to get my mind off that right now.
I don't really know. I watched I don't know if I mentioned it, but the new one that came out, Talk to Me. I think
Okay.
they're coming out with like a prequel or a sequel or something like that.
I don't know what's the plot. I don't even know what happened.
Basically, it's the whole thing is supposed to be like an allegory about drug use. These kids, it's set in Australia, so there's your first element of the genre. And then they find this weird hand, and when you like touch it and stuff, like you get possessed by some spirit, and it's like a drug. It makes you feel euphoric, and so all these kids, we can only do it for like a set amount of time. And then this one girl does it. I think she does it too long, and she gets, you know, conned by some spirit to kill her friend's brother. It's like a whole thing. I'm spoilers, so sorry. It's like a whole thing. It's really good though, because I'm not like a huge horror fan. Because
Why did we record this
I
episode?
don't know. I do not know.
I was even like.
I think as a genre, I think it's like a good vessel for storytelling. I just don't like being jump scared. It's like roller coasters, you know? Like in theory, roller coasters are fun. I don't like feeling like I'm gonna throw up.
Right.
But yeah, it was cool. I watched it in theaters, and I was like under my, you know, like sitting like this the whole time to avoid jump
You
scares.
watch it with friends?
Yeah.
I watched like so many horror movies for this, like on my own.
I don't know why I did that. I didn't touch a single horror movie. I've seen enough.
I hate it. Because I didn't watch Talk to Me, but I had to watch just to understand what we were talking about.
You should have. It's good.
I have like nothing on me. Like, I didn't bring anything with me. Like if we're on the run, we're just, we're kind of fucked.
Yeah, I don't think I brought anything either. I got like my phone back there. Imagine he's alive or something.
Who? Liam?
Yeah.
You checked his pulse. We both checked his pulse.
But like, what if we just don't know how to check pulses? It takes
I
me a
think it's
while
pretty
to find
simple.
my pulse. Yeah, I can't feel my pulse.
He wasn't breathing though. I think he's definitely dead.
This is a prank or something. I feel like they do that.
Who?
I feel like, I don't know, like Sydney, Liam, what if they were in on it and they're like pranking us, thinking that.
Could be the old editors. The previous podcast hosts.
They were pretty pissed that we like changed the name and everything. But we wanted to. But it's like, you know, new people, new.
Yeah. They were. I mean, I haven't heard of it from any of them since.
Yeah, they couldn't be back on
It's like
campus,
weird.
right?
It's like weird how angry they were.
Yeah, a little too angry. that would also be another cliche.
What?
Like, you know, like the previous main character coming back to like, because we wronged them or something. It's like every horror movie. Like, no, I can't name names right now.
I guess not.
Yeah, but there's movies with that plot. Not editors and murdering, but other.
Right.
I was wronged and I came back to kill you. Have you seen that other A24 movie about Tusk? So that guy that gets turned into a giant human walrus
No.
is really disgusting. It's really gross.
The A24 movies get really gross.
Yeah,
They
really
get disgusting.
gross. It's like he's a walrus made out of human flesh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
Does he like turn into a walrus? Or
it's
does he
this
turn into a
evil
human?
doctor just kidnaps him and performs surgery on him to turn him into a walrus. And then it breaks him so much psychologically that he ends up thinking he's a walrus, and his friends, instead of, you know, killing him, putting him out of his misery,
I don't know. I'm in frame. I don't know if I'm in frame.
okay, I think we're gonna have to like re-record everything.
Am
So
I?
it
Can
is
you
her-
check?
Yes, you are.
Oh, okay. We're fine.
But then it's gonna look weird with the cuts.
Yeah. I mean, who's gonna cut it? We're not gonna get to a recording studio and. I mean, who's gonna see this? Like, police are gonna worry about the quality of it?
I mean, yeah, but
I don't think they give a shit.
if we're gonna go through all of this, we might as well like make a buck off of it.
A buck?
Yeah, like we could like put this out and then people would watch it.
Our friend dying?
I'm just trying to think of like a silver lining here.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
You're the one that always wants views and, you know. Sorry for trying to think like you for once.
I don't think.
I'm actually surprised that you're so shaken up about this. I thought you'd want to like,
Shaken up.
yeah, like I thought you'd ask me to like kind of keep the camera on him for a little bit longer, milk it for all we got.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
I don't think I'd do that.
Hmm.
Maybe I'd do that.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I mean, it happened and you didn't, so.
I mean, we need some kind of revenue. Are we gonna get YouTube revenue for our friends dying? I mean,
Didn't Jake Paul get like a bunch of money off that video where he showed someone like
it
hanging?
was
out?
Logan Paul.
Whichever one of the Paul brothers, I don't know. They look the same-ish. There was a guy in one of my classes that looked exactly like one of the Paul brothers. It was crazy,
Really?
yeah.
Maybe he came back. He fell off.
Yeah. Apparently he gets it a lot, and he got to have a lot of fun in Florida convincing people he was a Paul brother.
The third.
Yeah.
Are they twins?
No. They're like siblings. So horror movies. What else can we say about them?
Did we talk about bodies?
I'm not sure.
I don't think we did.
It was a fun movie. I liked the whole like killer not being an actual killer. Again, spoilers.
Please.
Sorry.
For our YouTube, I guess.
Yep. Do it for the tube.
Jesus. I like it. It was about like doing things for content, like Pete Davidson with the sword.
and like killing himself, and everyone being obsessed with.
Horror tropes.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of ended up killing everyone more than anything.
Yep.
Maybe that killed Sydney.
How?
No, where the fuck is she?
Do you think she's dead?
We were getting chased.
But what if she just made the wrong turn? What if she got out? And we were the stupid ones that hid somewhere instead of looking for a door or a way out.
Yeah, we're kind of fucked.
You think?
It's alarmed too. That door up there. And if we go up, it's like we're instantly screwed.
I feel at least a way out.
I guess.
Do you think you should be doing that right now?
What?
Do you think you should be like, what if he's there?
I mean, if he's there, he's gonna make noise or something, right?
He would have hurt us, probably.
He's gonna, yeah, he probably. If he was just chasing us. Just fucking standing.
Cut. We'll do that again, all right? 3, 2, 1, action.